You ever check your phone? Nothing. You put it down, and suddenly, she texts you first. No effort. No double text. No chasing. Just her. Now here's the uncomfortable question. Why does that only happen when you stop trying? Why is it that the more you care, the less they show up, and the moment you detach, they come back? That's not coincidence. That's human psychology reacting to perceived value. And today, you're going to understand it so clearly that you'll never wait for a text again. Before we start, let's kill one dangerous belief. It's about saying the right thing. No, people don't text you because of words. They text you because of how they feel after talking to you, how much space you occupy in their mind, and how replaceable you seem. That's it. This video isn't about tricks. It's about mental triggers you create without saying anything. And stay till the end, because hack number 5 is the one that flips everything. Most people hear it, but don't have the discipline to apply it. Hack 1. Stop trying to impress. Let me tell you a story. There was a guy, smart, funny, good intentions. He texts fast, replies with energy, keeps conversations alive. He thinks, I'm doing everything right. But she replies slower, shorter, sometimes disappears. Why? Because effort not equal to attraction. Psychology breakdown. When you try to impress, you subconsciously say, I need you to like me. And the human brain reacts instantly. If they need me, I don't need them. It's subtle, but powerful. Pattern people miss. You send long messages, she sends short replies. You reply instantly, she delays. You push energy, she pulls away. It's not random. It's balance. Shift from impressing to being. Instead of trying to be interesting, trying to be funny, trying to be perfect, you become calm, slightly reserved, not over-explaining. And suddenly, your presence feels different. Micro-tactic. End conversations like this. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Not cold, not rude, just finished on your terms. Now her brain goes, wait, that ended too fast. That's where the first text urge begins. And this connects directly to hack hashtag 2. Because even if you stop impressing, if you're predictable, you still lose. Hack 2. Control your pattern. Let me ask you something. Do you text at the same time every day? Same tone? Same energy? If yes, you've become a habit. And habits don't create excitement. The brain hates predictability. The brain is wired for novelty. If it knows what's coming, it stops paying attention. If she can predict when you'll text, how you'll respond, what you'll say, then she doesn't need to think about you. And if she's not thinking about you, she's not texting first. The balance rule. You don't become random. You become predictable enough to trust, unpredictable enough to think about. Examples. Instead of always replying instantly, sometimes pause. Always being playful, sometimes neutral. Always texting daily, skip days naturally. Not games. Just variation. Important. This is not manipulation. This is avoiding robotic behavior. You're not acting. You're just not being predictable. Now here's the problem. Even if you fix this, if your conversations are boring, nothing changes. Hack 3. Stop boring texting. Be honest. How many conversations look like this? What are you doing? Nothing much. You? Same. That's not conversation. That's maintenance. Truth. Memory drives attraction. People text first based on memory, not logic, not politeness. Memory. What creates memory? Emotional spikes. Unexpected messages. humor, slight boldness. Examples. Instead of, "How was your day?" say, "You seem like someone who either had a great day or a chaotic one. Which one?" Now there's curiosity. Rule. Don't text often. Text memorably. Dangerous mistake. Daily texting without depth creates familiarity without value. And that leads to being ignored. Now imagine this. She enjoyed the conversation. She remembers you, but still doesn't text first. Why? Because she hasn't invested yet. Hack 4. Let her invest. This is where most people fail. They do everything. They carry everything. They initiate everything. Psychology rule. People value what they invest in, not what they receive. Experiment. Stop asking the next question once. Just pause. Watch. Does she continue? If yes, that's interest. If no, that's information. When she invests, even small things, asking you something, continuing topic, sending something randomly, her brain logs it as, "I'm involved." And here's the shift. Once she feels involved, texting first doesn't feel like effort. It feels natural. But even this won't work if your mindset is wrong. And this is where everything changes. Hack 5. Walk away energy. This is the one most people hear, but never apply. Truth. If you're waiting for her text, she can feel it. Not literally, but through your behavior. Signs you're waiting. Checking phone often. Overthinking replies. Replying too fast. Getting affected by silence. That energy leaks. The shift you become okay with. If it works, great. If not, I'm still good. What happens next? You stop chasing. You stop forcing. You stop needing. And suddenly, your presence feels rare. Irony. The less you need the text, the more likely it comes. Let's lock it in. Stop impressing. Control your pattern. Create memorable conversations. Let her invest. Build walk-away energy. Don't chase the message. Become the reason it's sent. She'll text first, only if you actually apply this. And if you want to understand why silence makes people chase you, watch the next video, because that's where this gets dangerous.